If you build every single part of this LEGO set, you need to use glue to finish it off. This obscure LEGO set is also packed full of all sorts of weird and unique pieces, strange building techniques, and just wacky things that the LEGO group used to do back in the day, and they'd never do today. So let's take a closer look at all the strange things going on in this LEGO set, shall we? So this is 3123 Emma's Chill Out Kitchen, and it was released in 2001. Early 2000s. A weird time where LEGO wasn't making much money, and they feared that kids just didn't want to buy building block toys anymore. So they decided to make all kinds of strange calls that ended up bringing them close to bankruptcy, until Bionicle saved the company. Now, this set was part of the wonderful and weird theme LEGO Scala, a theme that was around in the 80s and again in the 2000s. It featured dolls and places for those dolls to live and play. Now, as we build Emma's Chill Out Kitchen, she actually helps guide us through the process in the instructions, which is honestly a really fun detail to include. Now, very early on, we're introduced to these odd foam pieces. As you can see, you have to use some of these flower pieces to link them together, and you can make like a nice little dog bed for Emma's dog called Ditto. These weird foam pieces, they make up a few different things, most noticeably this interesting rug, and they also make these flowers inside this flower pot. You use this interesting flower piece and you end up placing the different sections into it here, and as a result, you build these flowers. Honestly, I think these pieces are really cool. They're strange, of course, completely weird and wacky. It barely feels like LEGO at this point, but these green foam pieces, they're exciting to me. They do actually look like plants and leaves and all kinds of naturey things. They'd be great if you're building a creation that features plants and trees, like a forest or a jungle, whatever. It is a cool piece. But the fun doesn't stop there. The foam is also used to make these sandwiches. Once again, you stack them up on this flower piece, and then you have a sandwich for Emma to eat. I actually kind of love it, to be honest. It does look an awful lot like a sandwich. It's a surprisingly good way to design LEGO food, and almost looks a little bit better than if you were to do this with existing LEGO bricks. Now, you're meant to put these stickers on top of the bread so that it actually looks like bread, although I feel like these stickers look more like Pop-Tarts than they do actual pieces of bread, but whatever. Still, I'm not putting stickers on these because I'm most likely going to use these pieces in upcoming mocks, and I don't want to put the stickers on because then it means I can only use them in certain ways. I'm going to save these stickers and use them in something else. But yeah, sandwich. You also get some nice plates and some cute little cups as well. These plates have also appeared in other later waves of LEGO sets, and these cups, well, you might recognize them because they come in chrome in a rather well-loved and fantastic Star Wars set. Based off of one of the cool chase sequences from Star Wars Episode 2, the set came with a couple of these in chrome. Beautiful pieces. Emma herself is another LEGO figure that looks nothing like LEGO, but the clothing she has, and clothing that many of the other Scala figures come with, they're awesome. Heaps of good possibilities here for building Bionicle creations. Imagine building a Matoran that has some jeans on, or is wearing overalls or a nice jacket. The possibilities are endless. Emma stands on a 4x4 Scala plate. This is what some of the plates look like in this odd theme. They attach onto the bottom of Emma's shoes, as we can see here. It's a weird connection. It gets the job done though. But the piece does look pretty interesting. There's a rather nice pattern to it. It could be useful for some sort of LEGO creation. Maybe like some doilies that you might see on a dinner table at your grandma's house or something. The actual kitchen itself, the bulk of the set, it is pretty cool. There's a nice towel bar piece here, which is certainly interesting, and it holds this yellow cloth piece. Yes, a random piece of yellow cloth is indeed a LEGO piece. I actually quite like that one there, that's cool. Could wrap it around a Bionicle and give them some sort of interesting clothing or attire. It has good uses. And by the way, these cabinets, they attach in the weirdest way. When you take them off, you can see that they have this weird, I don't even know how you describe it, like jagged edges, and then they link onto more jagged edges, and that's how they attach. What? What was wrong with stud connections? Why did they have to change it up like this? It's absurd, but oh, that's 2000s LEGO for you. So wacky and weird. Another weird addition in this set is this paper cardboard punch-out thing. You get all sorts of stuff here like recipes, dog biscuits, gingerbread food, and the idea is that you punch them out of the cardboard and use them as things that you can play with. Sadly, I bought this secondhand, so some of these were a little bit damaged, but most of it was still here. This is what the dog biscuits look like when they're taken out of this little spruce here. But how exactly do you put them together? Well, let's consult the instructions. The one that's ripped off and damaged, it was meant to house the sandwiches that we saw before. You kind of just wrap it around in a little carry case. That's fun. Then up here you have these recipes. You're meant to take those off, fold them, and put some string around it so it makes a nice little recipe book. Okay. But if you want to put the cereal box or the dog biscuits together, as you can see right here, it says that you need to use glue to put it all together. So there you go, a LEGO set that asks you to glue things together. And hey, these cereal boxes and the dog biscuits, they're important to the set. If you don't have them on the shelves, they look pretty bare and empty. Plus, you gotta have accessories for Emma to play with, right? So you gotta use glue to fully play with this set as LEGO intended. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're just gluing paper together. It's not like they're asking you to glue Lego bricks together. It's not that different. And you're right, that's true. But this still has to be a first where LEGO openly asks you to glue something in a LEGO set. And given how weird and different all of these pieces are in this LEGO set, it doesn't feel like that much of a stretch to be gluing cardboard together. It still feels like LEGO to me. So there you go. Also, who buys cereal that has a picture of themselves on the box? Also, she has dog treats and the brand name is named after her dog. Is Emma secretly a billionaire and she has like multiple companies that are specifically tailored to her and her needs? The plot thickens. So yeah, this set is packed full of all sorts of crazy and weird pieces. And it's a lovely relic of the past. And a good bit of LEGO history as well. Scala sets are full of so many weird and wonderful treasures. Hopefully you enjoyed this deep dive into a look at a classic LEGO set. Stay tuned for more rare parts videos coming your way soon. Happy collecting, guys. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.